Alvaro, what do you have for us?
That's right, I'm Alvaro Castillo, and I have a lot of sports action coming at you. But let's start with Brian Jeffries' package on Kobe Bryant and his retirement. Let's roll the clips.
It marked the end of an era Wednesday night as Kobe Bryant, a.k.a. Black Mamba, concluded his legendary career with the Los Angeles Lakers. He didn't go out to a championship trophy like other greats, but the city of Los Angeles, the sport of basketball, and everyone who's competed in this generation recognizes the champion that is Kobe Bryant. And with the lights their brightest and the Staples Center filled to the brim one more time, Kobe gave us a night to remember. He went for an NBA season-high 60 points against the Utah Jazz and scored the last 8 Laker points, including a contested two-pointer that gave the Lake Show the lead with just over 30 seconds remaining. The kind of performances that have become run-of-the-mill for the great nickname Black Mamba after the extremely poisonous snake because of his killer instinct in closing games. Just another statement proving, at 37, he's truly going out on top. Kobe, you will be missed.
From retirement to history, we'll stay with NBA news and let's stay on the West Coast. The Golden State Warriors were on the hunt for their 73rd regular season win. The Chicago Bulls held the record of 72 wins in the regular season. The Warriors won in the commanding fashion, 125-104. This now makes them the all-time winningest team in single season. President Obama, whose Twitter account read, in part, "If somebody had to break the Bulls record, I'm glad it's them." So Kobe Bryant isn't the only LA sports icon leaving at season's end. Let's roll the clips.
Someone asked me the other day, what will you miss the most when you leave the job? And I thought a moment, and I said, the roar of the crowd.
The Los Angeles Dodgers started off the week by honoring their play-by-play announcer of 67 years, Vince Scully, by renaming the street leading to Dodger Stadium Vince Scully Avenue. The festivities continued at the home opener, where several Dodger greats paid homage to the legend, including Don Newcomb, Errol Hershiser, Tommy Lasorda, and Sandy Koufax, to name a few. Scully is 87 years old and has been calling the game since the Brooklyn Dodger days in the 50s. This moment will always be memorialized with a selfie. In Boston, the legendary career of Red Sox David Ortiz was honored in his last home opener. His daughter Alex surprised him when she sang the national anthem. After wiping off the tears, Ortiz was joined by the Boston greats Bobby Orr, Ty Law, and Bill Russell to throw out the first pitch. He would hit a long single off the Green Monster in his first at-bat to chants of "Poppy, Poppy, Poppy" to end the glorified day. The Padres made MLB headlines last week when they were held without a run for the first 30 innings to start the season. Let's see if things changed in their road trip. San Diego wrapped up their 7-game road trip in the city of brotherly love, but the Philadelphia Phillies' 23-year-old right-handed pitcher, Vince Velasquez, would be everything but brotherly. He would finish with 113 pitches, striking out 16 batters, and throwing the first complete shutout of the season. The Padres are now the first team in MLB history to be shut out in 5 of the first 10 games of the season. The Friars don't look to be wanting to help the case for another neighbor in downtown. But those neighbors would be the San Diego Chargers, whose stadium initiative is being scrutinized. But on a positive note, the NFL has released their schedule. The Chargers opened up the schedule at the Chiefs on September 11th. In October, it is highlighted by a Thursday night game versus the Broncos at home and ending in the Mile High City. In November, the Titans and Marcus Mariota come to visit, while in December, that features the Super Bowl runner-ups, Carolina Panthers and Cam Newton. And the Bolts will cap off the season at home versus the Chiefs on January 1st. What a great New Year's present. But in hockey news, the San Diego Gulls wrap up the inaugural season with the AHL tomorrow night. The Gulls host the Pacific League rivals Ontario Reign at the Valley View Casino Center. With a pair of W's, San Diego is hoping to gain home ice advantage in the first round of the Calder Cup playoffs. Tickets are still available for tonight's game and tomorrow's. So if you don't have anything else to do, go enjoy some Gulls game. And breaking news, we have Cody Roloff, the head football coach at Hilltop High School, has now resigned, and we will see who replaces him. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thank you, Alvaro.